Yes, I'd like to know if the Snyder family made their appointment. No, the patient's name is Liberty Ciccone. Snyder is the stepfather's name. Oh, great. That's great. And tell the doctor I'm grateful. Thank you.
Checking up on them?
Want to make sure they made their appointment. It wasn't easy to get.
Yeah, if you don't trust Jack to get them there, why don't you just take them yourself?
Man, those doctors were impressive. They really know their stuff.
I know, Dusty was right. It pays to see the top specialist, huh? Which one did you like best?
What's the difference?
Well, you have to pick the one that's going to be your specialist.
You just pick.
Why don't we go and unpack? We got some time before our next appointment. We can grab some lunch.
You guys, what's the point?
Sweetheart, we need to get all the information we can so that you can decide what you want to do.
Decide? What? What is there to decide? I can choose chemo and radiation or chemo and radiation.
Liberty, come on, be optimistic.
Why? None of them could even promise that this stuff would actually work.
Well, of course they can't promise anything.
Okay, fine, it's great. So they're guessing. So I guess it won't matter that I actually just skip lunch.
Liberty. She is being so negative.
Actually, she's being realistic. They can't promise it'll work.
It has to. Otherwise... I guess I was just hoping that they were going to tell me they made a mistake. And that she doesn't have leukemia.
Oh, no, you know that's not gonna happen. Okay, listen, but that doesn't mean that she can't beat this.
You know, maybe I should stay in Liberty's room just in case she decides to do something crazy or take off.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
No, I spent months pulling us apart. It's gonna take a while to put us back together.
I really am glad you're here.
I wouldn't be anywhere else.
You can never leave me again.
Oh, you're right. I can never leave you again.
Okay. You finish things with Janet. If you're sure that's what you want.
Yes. I will talk to Janet. Then
Then you come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me.
3 parties of 4 are coming in at the same time tonight. You gotta be on your game.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm managing the club while your sister's in New York with Liberty.
And Jack, don't forget about him. Hey, does it bother you that he's with them?
No, they need time together to rebuild the family.
Do you really think that's possible?
You don't?
I mean, Jack treated her like dirt. If it was me, I wouldn't be able to stand the side of him.
No, you're not her. She wants him back.
Yeah, but you've done more for Liberty than Jack has.
I made a few calls, that's all.
For a kid you barely know.
She is Janet's daughter.
Is that the only reason?
Don't you have work to do?
Sure thing, boss. Sorry if I struck a nerve.
Whatever. Why don't you get back to the kitchen?
Okay, Liberty wants to go out, and I think she should stay here and rest until her next doctor's
I'm
appointment.
tired of resting and doctors. I need a break, okay? And there's a costume exhibit at the Met that I really, really want to go to.
I don't want you to wear yourself out.
I will be gone for an hour.
you want to go alone?
Yeah, I need some
I
time
don't
to
know if
myself.
See, I know. New York is a
Okay.
big city.
Yeah, it's
No.
a museum, guys. I'm not running a marathon. Not bungee jumping off the Empire State Building here.
What happens if you feel faint?
I will sit down.
I don't think it's a good idea.
If you're gonna treat me like a cancer patient every minute of my life, I might as well give up now. What's
Don't
the point?
say that
I'll
ever.
say whatever the hell I want to say.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I think you're doing fine.
She hates me.
No, she doesn't. But maybe she's right. She needs to lead as normal a life as she possibly can. And I think maybe you need to let her be more than a sick kid.
Well, maybe if she took this a little more
You raised a
seriously.
feisty, intelligent, fearless kid. She's not going to change because she's sick. And in fact, you don't want her to. She's going to need all that to get through this.
So what am I supposed to do? Nothing?
No. You're supposed to make sure that she stays who she is.
I'm like a prisoner here. Bread and water and doctors.
She just wants what's best for you.
What's best for me is spending some time by myself.
Well, New York can be a dangerous place.
It's a costume exhibit. What am I gonna get, like, mauled by a rogue thread?
No, but you still have to get there and get back, and it's easy to get lost. Took me a half an hour to find this dress shop.
Where?
On Madison.
Wait, you're here? In New York?
On business.
I didn't know that. Hey, you should come to the museum with me.
Your mother doesn't want you to go.
Alone, but if I say that I'm with you...
No. That is a very bad idea. If Jack and your mother find out I'm here, they're gonna think I followed them.
Why would they think that?
Just trust me. It's best for everybody if we all just stay on opposite sides of Manhattan.
Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. I'm going to the museum, so if anything happens, I'll call 911, tell them to let you know where to claim my body.
Okay.
What does that mean? Okay.
That means that Jack convinced me to let you go.
He did.
Yes, he said an hour at the museum won't do any damage.
Really?
So there you go.
1 hour means 1 hour.
Thank you.
Cab fare and admission to the Met.
Thanks. Okay,
1 hour.
you don't have to worry.
I wish.
Those doctors today were very encouraging.
I know. But she's still facing months of chemo and radiation and side effects, and they're not even sure that any of that is gonna work.
No, but they didn't say it wouldn't.
I guess. That feels good.
I'm guessing you don't want me to stop.
Never.
Hi, I'm back with 5 minutes to spare, and look who I ran into.
What are you doing here? What's wrong, Liberty?
Mom, nothing's
Are
wrong.
you sick?
No.
What's going on, Carly?
Nothing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to barge in.
What are you doing? How did you get here?
Mom, I called her.
So you asked her to come to New York?
No.
Then why is she here?
Because she's my friend and she happened to be here, so I asked her to go to the museum with me.
I thought you wanted to be alone.
No, I just needed to get away from you.
We're gonna be leaving in a few minutes. Why don't you go lie down and rest in your room?
Oh, I'm not tired. Oh, I get it. That took a second. Let's just talk behind the sick girl's back.
Great. I knew I shouldn't have let her go, even if it was for just an hour.
What are you doing here, Carly?
Well, I'm in New York on business. And when Liberty called me, she told me about the costume exhibit. She thought I might be interested in going.
Why'd she call you in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm not involved in all the medical stuff. Maybe she just needed a break.
And so you just had to fly out to be by her side?
Actually, Janet, I said no. I thought it might bother you.
You're right.
Well, I was worried about her on her own, so I went to check on her.
And you were just kind of hoping that she might invite you to come hang out with us, right?
I certainly did not intend to end up here. But when I saw Liberty at the museum, she was with some phony palm reader who was ripping her off.
What?
Who was telling her that she didn't have long to live.
Oh my God.
Obviously, I didn't want to leave her there, so I brought her back here.
I knew we shouldn't let her go out on her own.
It's okay. She's okay. Just a little upset. Well, I have a lunch appointment. Good luck with the doctors.
Carly, thanks for watching out for her.
My pleasure.
Let me call you a cab.
No, Jack, I'm quite certain there are plenty of cabs downstairs.
Let me make sure.
I'm gonna go talk to Liberty. Thanks again, Carly.
You're welcome.